Greetings, everybody. How are you today? I've had a request from a family member to create a video on shielding using programmed energy and light to create a shield around our whole auric sphere. And it can be about protection, which can be physical, emotional, psychic, spiritual. And it also can be about strengthening, and it can be about creating boundaries, just really strengthening our personal energy sphere so that we feel not only protected, but we feel like we own the space around us, and we can walk into a situation where we might normally feel vulnerable, at risk, uncomfortable, and know that our space has been created with an intention of supporting us with whatever we're walking into, whatever our purpose and our goal is for that situation. Now, like a lot of energy work, our intention is the most important part of this. We're going to work with light and color and language and programming, but in reality, it all comes down to having a clear intention and stating that and holding that intention and honoring it and trusting that it will provide what we've asked it to do in our lives. Now, I use this kind of shielding for many different things. Every time I get in my car to go somewhere, I shield the car and myself in it so that I have not only a safe driving experience, but even when I park my car in a place that might seem a little dicey, then I feel that it has a protective space around it and will be safe. I also use shielding when I go into a situation that's filled with conflict or uncertainty, where I have an outcome that I really want to bring forth, but feel like that might be challenged by the circumstances. So I program this energy around me for comfort and success. Last night I used a shield because we're in a very high risk wildfire area, and the winds last night were 80 miles an hour, and a lot of us were without power, and we were under very, very challenging circumstances. And since we've had a couple of very severe fires recently, the anxiety level was pretty high. So I did something that I haven't actually done before. I created a shield around our entire county. And I programmed this shield for safety and protection, and to protect the people, the animals, the property within the whole county area. And in spite of high winds all night long, we had no fires, and it felt wonderful to go to bed and to be able to sleep feeling that I had done my best to build an intention that we would be protected and safe. So that felt really good to wake up this morning, in spite of the fact we had a little earthquake, but that's okay. It was small. So let's talk about building a shield. We're going to work within our aura, which is about 3 feet out from the edges of our body. And that whole sphere, I'd like you to visualize and feel it. And close your eyes for a minute, and I'd like you to bring in magenta colored light. That's that rich kind of purple red color. And just let it flow from source, from the higher realms, and flow like water down and around this entire sphere that's the edge of your aura. Now just let it keep flowing and flowing and flowing. It's easy. You just allow the request to be filled by asking this beautiful magenta light to fully cover that entire sphere that is your aura. Now when you feel that it's surrounded you, ask this magenta light to permeate all the space within your aura and to attract to itself any negative energy, any denseness that feels like it's hanging out in your space. And this magenta light, we're going to ask it to break down the denseness. We're going to ask it to dispel, to transmute, to disintegrate negative energy. And that can be in the form of emotions, thoughts, memories, events, anything that we're holding in our space that's less than the highest vibration or frequency. Let's allow this magenta light to clear that, transmute it, transform it, and shift all this lovely energy within your aura to a nice frequency. And just allow a couple of minutes for that to work. Now we're going to bring down white light from source, that pure white light, and allow it to flow on top of the magenta all the way around this beautiful sphere that is your aura, the edge of your aura. And let that white light just flow in all directions, completely covering this beautiful sphere, resting on top of that magenta light. Now just feel that you've got these layers already of light and color, and we're going to program them. What is our intention for this particular shielding? And we're going to ask the white light to carry that programming, that intention, and to bring it to be. So let's say that it's about safety, like what I did last night with the wildfires and the wind. So we ask this white light to create a shield of protection, of safety, that this shield is impenetrable to anything that is harmful or negative or dangerous. This shield will become stronger every minute until it's as strong as it needs to be to fulfill its purpose. This shield cannot be programmed by anybody but myself, by yourself. Only you, only I can alter, change, or release the programming from this shield. So it is completely personal to us. How long would you like this shield to last? Last night I asked the shield to program 24 hours, and then I changed that to 48 hours as I realized the winds were going to last for 2 days. So I asked it to become stronger and to remain in effect for 48 hours until the fire danger had passed. Now, while in place, because this is an impenetrable shield, we're going to ask that positive energy can permeate the shield so that we can receive and give a flow of positive energy. And just allow that free flow of all that's positive. The shield is completely impermeable, resistant to negative energy in terms of thought forms, physical danger, any kind of negative energy that might be directed our way. Now give it some gratitude, give it some love. Thank it for fulfilling its purpose. Thank you for showing up and surrounding me with this loving protection. Thank you for being there when I request that I need some assistance in managing the energy that's in my space and that's around me. And now we're going to take this shield and ground it. So just take some of the white light that has surrounded your shield and let some of it just kind of flow off the bottom into this rope of white energy, and let it flow from your aura, your sphere, straight down into the earth, kind of going down deep into the earth, and just letting that energy flow into the earth and asking it to be grounded and present and secure. And again, thank it for keeping us present, protected, secure. And just feel that now. Close your eyes for a minute and feel that protection. Feel anything negative being dispersed, transformed. Feel this white light, that pure divine source light. Remember, it's the intentions you've created and its purpose. And with another word of thank you, just release this image and trust that it's there. So it's easy. You can do this process very quickly if you're in a situation that you don't really have the time to sit down and create a lot of imaging and a lot of words. Use your intention. Throw up a shield. Throw out some programming. Request that pure source and this white light and the angelic forces will honor your intention and help you in a situation that might be of some immediate concern. And experiment, play with this. Notice the difference when you create an intention to go into a situation that in the past you might have been uncomfortable around or have some negative experience around, or you're anticipating because of something that happened to you that this time you're going to be unsafe, uncomfortable. And change that programming, change that experience, change it to something where you feel empowered to create this protection and have that divine partner in creating a new experience so that you can go forward with more confidence and a great experience and feeling like this is what it feels like to partner with Source, with the divine, with the energies that love to work with us as we request. So enjoy, have fun, experiment, and I wish you absolutely the best in your shielding and learning a new tool that really helps you master and empower your life. Blessings.